Alright, so we have begun once more with a new stream where I will talk about things, some of which you can currently see on screen. I am not at all doing a thing. I have no words, goodbye, no. Interesting. Just looking at something that YouTube's showing me about moderation, which I guess fits the theme to some extent. Sorry if my talking sounds a bit funny today. I had a bit of a runny nose this morning. Wait, did I make the... Yeah, okay. So, blue. Did they remove the channel or I'm blind? Okay. It's almost starting time, just give it 5 more. Oh, never mind, it's still 7 minutes. We've still got a while. So if you do show up in the chat, then I recommend you just wait it out, because this is something I'd like input about as well. Oh, it's Lixian's birthday. That's nice. Okay, and then the Discord invite link. If you're in chat, feel free to start talking, because right now that's what I can do. I won't be doing much aside from that for the next few minutes. Let's pin it. Put a pin in it. Oh no. I forgot that I never set the chat's message text size thing for this screen's chat. Oopsie doopsie. Alright, so let's get all things open and ready. We've still got, what, 4 minutes to kill. just killing the 4 minutes and then we move it forward. Any minute now. Ooh. Went out and had some waffles and ice cream this morning. It was pretty good. It was delicious. Was very sweet though, so yeah. That's not quite. It's not that sweet is a bad thing, but there was this chocolate sauce they put on it that was incredibly sweet, and that made it so hard to eat if you didn't have something without milk in it to drink along with it. But it was fine, I made it through, it was delicious, had fun, it was interesting. Talking to myself, talking to myself. Okay. We have how many minutes? 3 more minutes. Not much longer. Just a moment. I get to start talking about the real matters at hand. Just 2 more. So hang in there. Be words. I am brain, not work. Okay, we're almost there. 1 more minute and then we start. Well, still a few seconds on top of that minute, but you know, we're super close. Okay, now it's 1 minute. Let's get down to business. Give it a minute, master. We've still got, well, you spelled business, not business. Anyway, yeah, no, we still got around a minute to wait for that. But it's getting there. So we have some things currently on screen about what will be discussed. Kept it on this screen and kept it all big so that it appears in the thumbnail, hopefully. Because then people will see what the topics are, at least the big ones, before we get to the little smaller things that I'm just gonna talk about because I wanna. And I don't have any friends to talk about those things with because my friends don't have interest in those things, mostly. Either that or they know nothing about them because I don't talk about them and they aren't in places where they discover them. Though I do have people on Discord who I can talk to about it. But only some of them. Oh yeah, it's time, my bad. Swoop. And as you can see, we once again have a timer. So you'll have to wait around to find out what that's for. But until then, let's get on to the topics. This is in my face. That's fine. Can remain in my face if it wants to. Yeah, I'm not gonna move that. Okay, so first off, the channel points. So to anyone who doesn't know what channel points are, Twitch has a system where watching someone's streams and interacting with it earns you channel points over time, which is a virtual currency that you can spend to play a video file or make the streamer do something, cause some interaction, or, you know, many things, whatever the streamer sets up for it. So how do I plan to bring the channel points to YouTube? My system won't quite be as efficient as Twitch's because it won't be automated. because I don't think YouTube has any such systems. It has like super chats and stuff when you're up there, but I'm not up there yet. I'm not even at 100 subs yet, so still got a way to go. But yeah, so basically, I'll have to track all of the viewer activity and such manually, which is harder to do than having it automatically tracked by a system like how Twitch does it, which will make this a bit more hands-on from the streamer side of things. So, as for how I'll do it, the point distribution will work as follows. You get a point for a message within chat on the stream, which will have a sort of cooldown on it just so that you don't spam excessively. So basically, to prevent chat spam, each person will only get 1 point or points for one message every 30 minutes. So basically, if you send a message, it will count for a point, and then your next message after 30 minutes have passed since that message will get you points, but 2 consecutive messages will not give you any extra points. Also, the message has to have relevance to the conversation or the stream or whatever, or at least be something of a conversation, not just something random like spam, because I know a little someone who likes to spam as spam to get points and such. That won't count. Just for the sake of keeping it more chat-based instead of random. Because it's nice to be able to talk about things, you know? It's fun, I like it. So if you leave a comment on a video as well. Now, there's a difference between live chat and comments. Comments are what you leave on a video in post that doesn't appear live. So if it's a video uploaded to YouTube or the live stream after it's posted, you can put something in the comment section and it'll stick around there. I'm not so sure about the live. I know it has a comment section, but I've never seen anyone say anything in mine, so I don't know if it actually works or not. But yeah, if you leave a comment, that's also a point. It only applies once per video also, so you won't get extra points if you add a bunch of comments to the same video. You're more of a tuna guy. I don't really miss. Yeah, tuna. Spam, yeah. I have never had spam before, so I don't really know how it tastes. Anyway, so another thing, you get 5 points for subscribing. Now, there is also a problem with that. I can't confirm that you're subscribed if you have your visible subscription thingy turned off. So, you know, that is kind of a problem. If your subscriptions aren't visible, then I can't confirm that you're subscribed and I won't be able to give you those 5 points. And there's no infinite money glitch, as they call it, if you unsubscribe and resubscribe, because if you unsubscribe, those 5 points are removed. This is more just to keep things more in line with how an automated system could handle them. So if you join the Discord server, which is something I can confirm, you also get 5 points. You can also gain more points in the Discord server, either by earning them in events that we will have along the way, and through random giveaways, and I'll also give some based on certain amounts of messages and such, because the auto point distribution is a bit hard to work with because it doesn't have any cooldowns or anything. It's just per message it gives you a point or two, and I can't set that at all, so I'm just removing that entirely to make it more easy to work with. So anything else? Yeah. Oh yeah, also you get more points based on your title in the Discord, so you may know that I have systems for like visitors and such. People who just joined are new, and then at a certain level you get a new rank, yada yada. Based on your rank, if you're like resident, whatever, you'll get more points. Not as in your points build up better or whatever. It's just you get points for that title, just as an extra. So like 5 for the first extra title you earn, and then 10 for the other, stuff like that. So in terms of how I'll know how many points you have, if you're in the Discord server, you might have noticed me add a point spot. I'll be using that to keep check of how has how many points. So there's also a command for it. Yeah, I hope they're not I hope the residents aren't evil as well. Good one, Masterlock. Appreciate the funny joke. But yeah, so in the Discord server, the bot tracks the points, and you can use the /points command to check how many you have. And if you're not in the Discord server, I'll also be keeping note and track of your points on my own separate note thing. So if you want to know how many points you have without being in the Discord server, just type !points in chat like this. And then I'll tell you how many points you have after looking at it. Just to keep things even, like you don't have to be in the Discord to get points and have them work, you know? But it's easier to manage if you're in the Discord server. So how do you spend the points? The redeems list will be in my Discord server. However, I will also make a on-screen thing that I can show if asked to, like little pop-up, like an image or something that pops up on the top of my screen that shows all the redeem options, and then you can look at that if you're not in the Discord server to see what redeems are available. So you spend it by asking to redeem the point in chat, and I'll probably just have a command format for it, so something like so then you just !redeem and then whatever message, in this case yatta, which is hooray for those who don't know. So I will then check if you have enough points if you do the redeem, and we'll deduct those points once you've successfully done the redeem. So, other thing regarding that, I will have to, if a redeem is invalid for any reason, like for some reason I can't have it work or something, I'll have to, or it will be invalid. Like if a redeem is invalid in any way, I will not be deducting points, because that's just rude. You know, nobody likes paying for something and then getting absolutely nothing for it. So I won't be deducting any points if the redeem is invalid for any reason. So don't worry about that. So there are some big problems with this system, of course. One of them being that I need to keep track of everything, and I might make mistakes along the way. So if any other streamers are watching this with the same idea, you would be the one that has to keep track, or maybe you have a mod that can do it for you. That would be nice. Also, it wouldn't work well for larger channels, because naturally if you have to manage everything by yourself, it gets harder to manage when there are like hundreds of messages flooding in every minute. So it's just better to do it when you're still a small channel, otherwise it will get pretty hard to keep track of it all. So yeah, it's also less streamlined and easy to access than the Twitch channel point system. I'd like to fix that over time, but I don't know if it's possible. Who knows though, maybe somebody knows of a good bot for YouTube streams that can fix that issue? I don't know, but someone might. Okay, so now that's everything for the channel points. Let's move on to the raids. So in terms of the raids, they're also not a thing on YouTube. Though I think I have seen some people say that you get them when you are part of the YouTube partner program, but I'm also still far away from that. So the alternative for raids, which if you don't know, it's something where at the end of your stream you send all of your viewers to another streamer who's live, and then everyone goes to their stream, joins in on the chat, has fun there, straight from the stream they were watching. So the alternative is to to just find a stream, get the link for it, and then post that in chat and send everyone that way. Now, also, since it's an unofficial YouTube raid, we'll have to make some sort of disclaimer just because it won't show up in their log. Like usually if you're streaming on Twitch, you have a log that tells you that you have been raided by with this many viewers. In our case, it wouldn't show any of that, so we'll just have to make the disclaimer that it's an unofficial ghost town raid or something. My voice still coming through fine? Okay, so before moving on to the questions section of this, I'll be talking about some of the redeems I currently have as an idea, just because, you know, I gotta at least have some redeems if I want to add channel points. Okay, that's good. Okay, so in terms of the redeems, the first one I have on the list is change outfit, which, as some of you may know, I have different outfits like this one. Hold on. There. So then, if you redeem that, you can make me switch outfits for the rest of the stream, or until someone else does it, but you can only do it once per stream. So, once per person, once per stream. So if you do it once during a stream, you can't do it again. Other people can still, but you cannot until the next stream, which is when it refreshes. Other thing is upside down ghosty, which in case you don't understand how that would work, I'm floating now. So yeah, then there's also that option. The next is upside down controller, which is I'll only let you redeem 3 times, or only allow 3 total redeems per stream, where I have to hold my controller face down for 15 minutes straight and play the game like that. So that's one of the things that can be invalid, because of course, if I'm not playing a game and you redeem that, well, there's no controller to flip upside down, and you'd have wasted your points, so it's just deemed invalid and no points are being spent. Simple as that. So the next one is that I should thank every single person who's currently watching the stream for watching, and thank them for their support and such. It's just a moment where I just switch over to this screen maybe, and then just take a moment to talk to everyone out there. Not focus on anything else, just dedicate to everyone who's here. The next is say this, which of course means I say whatever you tell me to say. However, there are some restrictions. I will not say something that is, what's the word? Sussy, I guess. Something that's NSFW. And I will not be saying something, or I will not be saying swear words, because that's just not how I like to talk. I generally don't use them. So next is make outfit, which is much more expensive to redeem than a lot of the others, where you can request for me to make any specific outfit. So, like you want me to wear whatever, you can request that, and then you'll get one free redeem for the change outfit, which I'll talk about. Well, wait, no, that's the first thing I talked about. But yeah, then you get a free redeem for a change outfit, specifically for that outfit you requested once it's finished. And then the next is Sing Us a Song, which is where I'll have to sing the first song that comes to my mind. Unless, of course, it's My Heart by Paramore, because if it's a reference to the song, that's gonna be the first song I think about. If I think about it for a different reason, though, then yeah, I might sing that as well. And the last redeem would be Yatta, which is where I have to shout Yatta all excitedly, regardless of the current situation. So even if I just died in a game and you redeem Yatta, I have to excitedly try to excitedly shout it, even if I am suffering. So that could be fun. Okay, so any questions about the systems? Yatta. I'll just take a few seconds until the timer hits 12 minutes. I'll just wait until then before I move on from the question section. So if you got questions, now's the time to ask them. I have none. Okay. I'll still wait just in case someone pops into the stream while we're waiting around. Until then, though, we can talk a little bit. Do we have any redeems you think I should add? Any ideas for something you think could be a fun redeem or a funny redeem or something cool, something great, or just something you'd like? Since there are currently no other people and no questions. Oh, wait, I said I'd let it run until 12 minutes. Oh well, guess I overrun that, but I'll just let it keep going until 11 now. So yeah, any questions? Nobody's here except you, so I'm guessing we're not getting any questions about it. This was about, what, half an hour? No, 20 minutes into the stream. Okay, so the first 20 minutes almost are the discussion of these things. Now we're moving on to the next topic, so Genshin event and Fontaine discussion. No, wait, before that, I have something else I'd like to talk about. I'm sorry. Anyway, so just a reminder of what the sub goal is about. If I hit this sub goal below the 100 subscribers, I'm currently at 52. If I hit that goal, I will start actually putting effort into this channel, like a lot. I will be making custom thumbnails, I will be making more video content and edits and YouTube shorts and all those sorts of things. I'll generally be focusing more on stuff. I'll be advertising more, I'll be putting in more in everything. And then when I get into the YouTube partner program where I can start with the super chats and all that stuff for streams, I will then be using the new model that I will start working on when I hit 100 subscribers. So this model, unlike the current one, won't be from Vroid. The model I'm talking about now will be a completely original model created by me in Blender from scratch, based on my own design and own idea, rather than based on the assets I could find. So also it'll include lore. So basically when I hit that YouTube partner program, I will debut with my new custom model made completely by me, with all the little extras like the lore video and the debut stream where I'll be talking about my likes and interests and all those things that you do in a debut stream. But until I hit that point, I won't be doing that. Won't be advertising, won't be working on it, none of that. Okay, that out of the way, the Genshin event and Fontaine discussion. So basically, you might have seen the trailers recently for that recent Fontaine video with all the lots of characters and some locations and such. It was pretty cool. And there are some characters that I really like to pull for, so I have run into a dilemma. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of how I want the model to be. I've conceived the model largely way before actually starting. And I've had a lot of concepts before starting, I just didn't have the time to do it and didn't want to spend so much time on something before I've tested the waters and thought, yeah, I'd like to stream, that could be fun. Because I at least wanted to do a few streams to see, do I like it, do I enjoy it, do I like this? So far the answer is yes, but I don't want to put in too much if I am not gonna dedicate, so I've held off from making my own thing until I feel, yeah, it can be justified. So yeah, anyway, the Genshin and Fontaine stuff, characters. Oh yeah, there are so many characters I'd like to pull for, so there's a dilemma there. I'm probably not gonna spend a single cent on any of them because I will probably be spending on a new mic instead. And other things that I'd rather have than Genshin characters. Also, that new event that's currently running, we got some more Eula, that's great, I always like Eula in my Genshin stories, and B, the event is pretty cool, I like the world that you get for it. It's sad that it's gonna be gone forever probably after the event, but for now, that's such a pretty environment with such nice music that I'm hoping is just like a little teaser for the music we're gonna have in Fontaine, because if so, the Fontaine music is gonna be amazing. But yeah, so Fontaine. Oh yeah, the environments also look great. Yeah, I was on the topic of the event. And the cart thingy that we ride on the rails, that's so cool. I like it. It's so fun and nice and cool and stuff. Very enjoyable. On to the next thing. Honkai Impact 3rd and Promare collab. So this is an interesting one. You may have seen it recently if you watched the Summer Fest thingy of Honkai Impact 3rd, where they talked a lot about the game and the updates and such. I didn't watch it myself, but you know, there's also the news spreading afterwards. So we currently don't know much about it except for the fact that we've got this artwork to illustrate it. So from what we can see here, it tells us nothing except that the collab will begin in September, and that we have these outfits for Aichan and Hersher of Flameskion, or Hyperion and Hersher of Flameskion, Kiana. So based on the types of characters in Promare, of course. So we have for Hyperion the outfit based on the firefighters, and for Kiana I can't remember what they were called, but the flamey people from Promare, which is a movie animated by Studio Trigger if you don't know what it is. I like these outfits, they're pretty cool. Kiana has a sword that's very clearly themed according to those people. Overall, I like these outfits, but we don't know what else the event is gonna have, the collab. So we might get some cool stigmata. Hopefully it'll be like the Evangelion one where we have this big story thing again. I'd like that, that would be cool. But we don't know anything aside from that image, which I hope we're getting those outfits. It would be a bummer if we don't, but I don't think they'd show us if not. Like, sure, there are a lot of times in Honkai that they show us things and we never get them, like characters and outfits, but that's different than this. So anyway, moving on with that, let's get this out of the way. I spent yesterday playing Shantae F Genie Hero some more. which I have now finished all the game modes 100%, every single one of them, and I will be starting my Shantae and the Seven Sirens stream soon, around the same time as I started today's stream. So we'll be playing that, and who knows, maybe if you want me to, I'll do streams where I try to get the fastest time win screens for everything in Shantae Half Genie Hero. Might even do it for the older Shantae games that I have, because I kinda like playing them a lot, and I kinda wanna do those fastest time things, but at the same time, it's pain. But who knows, maybe you'd like to see me suffer, so if you want me to do it, I'll do it. So yeah, Shantae and the Seven Siren streams coming soon. Now, I think I've run out of topics because I was talking too fast. Yep. Okay. So since that's out of the way, we just wait out the time for this timer, and then I show you the thing that the timer is bound to. Because I got nothing further to talk about, unless I pull absolutely random topics with absolutely no mental preparation for. So, the timer is also to an extent related to the first redeem I mentioned, which is change outfit. Ow. I just hit my teeth with a glass when trying to drink water. Oops. So, Master, if you're still there, anything you'd like to talk about? And if it's someone else in there, hello. Hope you're doing well. Ah. Do I like orange juice or apple juice? This is a tough one in the sense that I'm not the biggest fan of either. Though if I had to choose one, probably apple juice, purely for the reason orange juice is a bit soury, and I don't necessarily hate sour things, but I prefer the sweet taste of apple juice over that. How about you? Which one do you prefer? I like both, but I like apple juice more than orange juice. Oh, only a minute left. Then I reveal my big thing. Also, at this point, Master, you have actually earned 2 points during this stream, so good job. Orange juice is for babies. Bold statement. Ooh, half a minute left. Boom. Timer is up. And now it's time. Behold, and by behold I mean wait a minute, because this is gonna take a moment. So just give me a sec and set everything up. Something here isn't right. But what? I can't remember how I did this last time. Which is a problem. Oh, you know what? I might have screwed it up when I messed with it more later on. Let's see here. Oh, wait. I think I know. Wrong button. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, and then we set this to 5. There we go. Are you ready? Behold, 'tis I, Robot Ghost. So basically, you've known me for quite a while. You've heard a lot of people saying that they think I'm a robot or I might be a robot or something. Well, this is the robot form which I sometimes possess. It helps me do calculations better and such, though not perfectly because I'm still me. But, you know, it's a bit of a buff. Let's just also go back and... Oh, never mind, that didn't change a thing. Unless... Oh wait, wrong bit. Okay, that did not help at all. I'll work on it. But anyway, for now, this is it. Take me to your leader. Yeah. So that's what the timer was for. This reveal. The robot ghost will haunt you in the night and take over your world. Metal Ghosty. Yeah. So yeah, this is also something that will be added to the change outfits redeem, now that it's been revealed. So if you want to see this, you can redeem it. I'll be putting up the amount of points that everything costs and such in the Discord in a moment when I establish the new chapter. Yeah, now I spent quite some time getting the hair to look like this because I thought it was pretty cool. Just curious though, did I have it higher? Yeah, that's more what I did. There we go. No, wait, it still cuts, never mind. There was a certain bit of shininess that it's not having because of how it cuts off. I'll have to fix that later though. But yeah, it has some very sparkly shines that are currently being cut out because you know how blue screens work and such, or green screens. Most people just know about the green. But yeah. Anyway, so I think that's it for this stream though. So thank you so much for watching, Master, and anyone else who might be watching, thank you a lot. I'll be seeing you in the next stream if you do talk in chat, and I hope you enjoy. I hope that to anyone who watches this video afterwards, that you have some good ideas for the Twitch system thing that could probably help with other streamers with the same sort of things that they want to do, because this isn't just about adding channel points for myself, it's sort of a community thing. I would like to talk to other people with the same things and work on it with them, figure out better ways to streamline the process, to improve these things overall. Just, you know, it could be interesting, it could be great. Wait a minute, did I see that right? Oh yeah, cool. The lights actually go out if I do the sad face. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that before. So my model turned out even better than I thought. And that's funny because I'm the one who made it. Well, edited. Okay, but I did also do all the V-Rate stuff for it, so. But yeah. Anyway, I've once again lost track of my train of thought. Yeah, the eyes, I like it, it's cool. But yeah, so I'll be going now. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy. I'm thinking about figuring out how I could make the angry face have the eyes turn red, because that could be a cool addition. So yeah, anyway, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Rest peacefully tonight.